Hello everyone and welcome back, and in today's video I have an awesome compilation of 10 glitches and tricks in GTA 5 Online. So hopefully you do find something helpful within this video. It does range from a bunch of different glitches and tricks, including money, RP, secret spots, first person swimming, and a bunch of different random glitches and tricks that I thought would be perfect to compilate and share with you guys. Also, let me know if you want to see more glitches like this or more videos like this of compilations by leaving a like and a comment down below. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into the video. So the first one I'm going to be showing you guys is a relatively new glitch, and it's actually known as the crazy animation glitch. A fun glitch that you can do to share with your friends and also get some great reactions from. So to do this, what you want to do is simply go down to the mask store located at the beach. Then from there, go ahead and purchase yourself any variant of a skull mask. It doesn't matter which skull mask that you choose, and once you have chosen one and you have purchased it, what you now want to do is hold down the back button to get to the interaction menu, and from there make sure that your action is set to shush. Once you've done that, you now want to push in the left analog stick and the right analog stick at the exact same time, but you want to do that and press it 3 times in a row, and if you do it successfully, you should now be permanently in the shush animation. It looks very funny, it's something that you can definitely surprise your friends with, and it's also very easy to get out of, and it's very weird the things you can actually do with this. I mean, you can pull out loads of different weapons and they kind of go through your face, especially if you have a knife in your hand as well. It looks like you're kind of knifing your throat, and it looks very weird. And on top of all of that, if you actually go for a swim, you kind of swim like a dolphin, which looks pretty funny. As you can see here, you do kind of shimmy from left to right because you are still in the animation even when you are in the water. Now, another cool thing to note about this is that you can actually do this with a bunch of different animations, but you do have to choose a corresponding mask per animation, and I will have a link to all of the masks for the animations down in the description down below. But as you can see here, you also have the DJ animation. If you have a monster mask on and you do the glitch, you will be continuously in the DJ animation, and it looks pretty funny, of course, when you're pulling guns out and things like that. Nevertheless, guys, hope you enjoyed this fun glitch, and we're now going to move on to the next one. So the next one is an awesome secret spot that you can get into over at the Eclipse Towers that is definitely good for getting some great reactions from, and you can actually get behind the glass panes at the Eclipse Towers. As you can see, I do have a friend here who actually ended up knocking off, but you can get right behind the glass panes and definitely troll some people over at the Eclipse Towers. Now, to get into this awesome spot, what you want to do is go ahead and get a medium-sized vehicle. As you can see here, this is what I mean by medium-sized, kind of like this. You can go ahead and choose to be bigger or lower, but either way, go ahead and get a vehicle and back it up against the garage door. Now, if you do own this garage, you will need to bring up your phone, then go to the mechanic and basically call the mechanic whilst you are doing this. Otherwise, you would actually end up walking or driving into the garage. But once you have the mechanic up on your phone, go ahead and climb onto the vehicle, then go ahead and jump again, exactly what I do, and you should wall breach straight through the top of the roof. Now from there, what you guys want to do is pretty much take the exact route I take now, walking along the edges. You can actually walk through the middle, you don't actually fall down, but go ahead and take the exact route I do now. And when you're at the point I'm at, go ahead and try to fall off the edge slightly and try to keep as close to the window as you can. And if done correctly, you should not fall underneath the map, you should actually be right on the window. And as you can see here, everybody else can see you from outside. It's pretty awesome to know, and generally a fun glitch to do and try and get some great reactions from. Hope you enjoyed this one, and we're now going to move on to the next one. So the next one is the money and RP glitch, and you guys may have seen this several times on my channel before, but I thought this was a good time to go ahead and add it into the compilation. And I get asked all the time, what is the best ways to make money and what is the best ways to make RP? Now, because every other day Rockstar do seem to hotfix all of the best money glitches, this seems to be the most consistent one and the one that Rockstar doesn't seem to patch, and it's known as the infinite armor truck respawn glitch. You gain a total of 2,000 RP as well as around $5,000 to around $12,000 every 10 to 15 seconds doing this, which is pretty awesome. And to do this, guys, it's very easy to do. All you need to do is have a friend in your private session, then wait until an armor truck spawns and you can both see the armor truck icon on the minimap. Then from there, all you simply want to do is have you follow the armor truck and have your friend enter his garage. Now, when your friend is completely inside of his garage, what you now want to do is go ahead and blow the back of the armor truck up. Then from there, 10 to 15 seconds later, another armor truck will spawn. For some reason, when you can both see the armor truck icon and your friend goes into his garage and stays in his garage, you can continuously blow up the armor trucks, gaining the benefits from the armor trucks. Of course, go ahead and pick up the money bags, as well as gaining the reputation from the armor trucks. And you can keep doing this for as long as you like. It's basically forever, and it's one of those money glitches and RP glitches that I want you guys to remember when, of course those other money glitches get patched or hotfixed, because Rockstar don't seem to patch this. I don't know why they don't seem to patch this. They may end up doing so in a future update, of course when the update eventually rolls out, but for now you guys can use this to your advantage. Of course, if you ever want to change out with your friend, what you want to do is do not blow up the next armored truck, then have your friend exit his garage, come over to the truck, then of course you go ahead and enter your garage while your friend is following the truck, and from there you can switch out with your friend whenever your friend needs to get reputation or money. So it's definitely a great trick to know, and without further ado, we're now going to move on to the next one. So the next one is the first person view swimming glitch, and it's actually an add-on onto the first person view glitch that has been out for a while now, and not many people know you could actually go swimming with this and actually go underneath the water and swim underneath the water in a first person view, and it looks absolutely awesome underneath here, and it's a very fun glitch to do if you're ever bored online. As you guys can see here, we are underneath the water, kind of exploring the depths of the water in a first person view. So to do this, what you want to do is go over to the pier where the roller coaster and the Ferris wheel is located. From there you want to go up to the Ferris wheel or Ferris wheel, whichever you prefer. Then what you want to do is press right on the D-pad to actually go ahead and purchase a ticket. Now when you purchase a ticket, you want to go ahead and walk away from the Ferris wheel. As you can see, it will say stopping in the top left corner. Now when you walk away, what you want to do is bring up the interaction menu, go down to the kill yourself option and hover over the kill yourself option, then walk back up to the Ferris wheel when the Ferris wheel has stopped and is completely still. Now at this point you want to press A to kill yourself, and then immediately after you press A, you want to hold down the Y button to enter the Ferris wheel. Now instead of entering the Ferris wheel, you should respawn either at the beach or at the pier. Now when you respawn, how you know you have done that part correctly is if you try to bring up your weapon wheel or try to hold down the back button, it will say that you're actually in passive mode. Now if it does not allow you to bring up the weapon wheel or go into the interaction menu, that is when you know you have done that part correctly. So the next step is to go ahead and head up to the roller coaster and wait for a roller coaster to arrive. Now when the roller coaster arrives, simply enter the roller coaster, then it should glitch you back onto the Ferris wheel, and then when you're on the Ferris wheel, go ahead and press the back button to change your view. Now when you're in the first person view on the Ferris wheel, simply wait, and it should take about a minute or two to actually finish the roller coaster ride. And when the roller coaster ride finishes, as long as you're still in that first person view on the Ferris wheel, it will glitch you back onto the roller coaster, and then it will kick you off the roller coaster, but you will still be in first person view. And as you can see, you can actually go ahead and explore with this right now. You can go ahead and enter vehicles and go into vehicles in first person view, which is absolutely awesome, one of my favorite glitches in the game. Or you can go ahead and go down into the water and swim underneath the water, as you guys can also see now. It's very awesome glitch, one of the most fun glitches to do in the game if you're ever bored online, and that is that one covered. So we're now going to move on to the next one. So the next one is a launch glitch, and to do this, guys, what you want to do is blow up any vehicle around you until a HUD of that vehicle comes off. Now when the HUD of the vehicle is off and on the ground and you can actually see the HUD, what you then want to do is stand over the HUD and enter passive mode. And while you are in passive mode, on top of the HUD, if your friend actually fires a rocket launcher at the ground or uses a sticky bomb or a grenade, you will actually get sent flying into the air along with the HUD. It's kind of a launch glitch, as you guys can see there. You can actually go really far with this as well if your friend does end up hitting the right position, but it's a very fun glitch to do nonetheless. If you're ever bored online, you can go ahead and experiment with this and try out a bunch of different things, and it's very useful considering it's just the HUD of a vehicle. And as you can see, even when it's sliding downhill, you can kind of use this as a skateboard glitch as well. And as you can see there, when he does hit me with the sticky bomb, I do go quite far into the air and then end up killing myself or end up dying from a suicide. But it's a very awesome glitch that I thought was definitely worth sharing with you guys. Anyway, moving on to the next one. So this one is a very easy and quick one to show you guys, known as the elbow explosion glitch. Now this one is a very old one that I thought was worth adding into the compilation, but as you can see, to do this, all you want to do is go ahead and pull out a grenade launcher, then pretty much bash the window of any vehicle 3 to 5 times, and within 3 to 5 times the vehicle will blow up. It's a very quick way to blow up vehicles, as you can see there. Just go up to the window, bash it around 3 to 4 times or 3 to 5 times. As you can see, I did actually miss that car there a few times as well, and eventually when you hit the vehicle 3 to 5 times, it will instantly blow up. A very neat trick to do on your friends' cars or just to mess around in general online, and it's just a very quick way of blowing up vehicles that I thought was worth sharing with you guys. And that is that one covered, a very quick and easy one, and we're now going to move on to the next one. So this one is a wall breach inside of the burnt down FIB building, which is an absolutely awesome place to explore. A pretty old one as well that I thought was definitely worth sharing with you guys and adding into the compilation, as it's a perfect place to explore, and a lot of you out there may not even know about this or may have forgotten about this awesome place to go. Now of course what you want to do this is pretty much come to this location on the map where I am now. Then from there, go ahead and get a helicopter and get on top of the FIB building. Now once you guys are on top, what you now want to do is pretty much take the exact route that I take now, going up the same ladders that I am going up now, as you guys can see here on top of the FIB building. Then from there, go up the ladders, then walk down the opposite side of ladders until you approach this wall that I am going to now. Now when you approach the wall, what you want to do is walk from the start of the wall, or the bottom end, as you guys can see me doing now. Start from the bottom, then try to walk towards the top, as you guys can see me doing now. And what should happen is you kind of wall breach through the wall and you kind of fall over at the same time. And basically what you were trying to do is you were trying to fall through the building and into the burnt building, as you guys will see happen very shortly. So keep walking around like this, keep walking from the start to the end, and you will eventually fall straight through the wall into the secret building. Now sometimes you may fall straight underneath the map and may end up dying or something along them lines, but usually you will end up inside of the building as long as you keep doing what I said. And eventually when you are in the building, it is a great place to explore. You can explore the whole building. There's so much inside of here to explore, different floor levels, different places to go. It's generally an awesome place to explore and have fun with your friends. As you can see here, there's also an opening as well, and I think you may be able to shoot people from here. I'm not entirely sure. I doubt it because you can't really see any traffic or anything like that, but nevertheless, a great glitch to know in general. Hope you enjoyed that one, and we're now going to move into the next one. So the next one is actually how to get into a secret garage online that is not normally enterable. And to do this, what you want to do, of course, is come to the location that I am at right now on the map. Then from there, what you want to do is jump over the wall as I do now. And from there, pretty much make your way around behind the houses and take the exact route pretty much that I'm taking now until you get all the way around the back. Then what you want to do is run at the low roof like so, and you should wall breach straight through the roof. As you guys can see, you may have to keep running at the wall a few times there, but eventually you will wall breach straight through. Once you guys are in here, what you now want to do is pretty much walk down through the hole, and you should then start gliding through the air. Now when you are gliding through the air, you kind of want to move forward, then start turning towards the blue skull and crossbones on the map. And if done correctly and you turn correctly looking at the mini map, you will actually end up inside of this secret garage that you cannot normally enter online. I think you can enter this in single player, but online you cannot normally enter this. The garage door does not open. But as you can see, it's a great little secret spot that is worth knowing. Kind of pointless, but it's something worth knowing if you ever want to go inside of here, maybe to avoid some players or just to generally troll people or just to have fun with. A great little spot to know. Hope you enjoyed this one, and we're now going to move into the second last one. So this one, I guess you could call a neat little teleportation trick. It's definitely something worth knowing. It's not that great, but it is something worth knowing. It's basically how to teleport from behind a building or below a building to the top of the building or the roof. And to do that, all you want to do is simply bring up your phone when you're underneath a building, then pretty much accept any job, even from Trevor, Lamar or anyone like that. Then when you accept it, simply quit. And because you're underneath the building, when you actually quit, you will actually end up on the roof of the building, as you guys can see here. And it's a great way to kind of evade players online or something like that. As you guys can see here, you do teleport to the roof. It's also a great way to get your vehicles back from the impound lot. I believe if you actually do that, you actually get your vehicles out of the impound lot, and if your vehicle is also across the map, you will also have your vehicle brought to you straight away just by doing that little trick there. It takes no longer than about 10 seconds to achieve, and it's something worth knowing online if you don't already. And it's also a way, if you're ever in a parking lot, you can keep doing this to go up each level of the parking lot. As you guys can see, if you accept a job and keep doing the same trick over and over again, you go up each time a floor in the parking lot, and it's just generally a great trick to know. Anyway, now moving on to the last glitch. So finally, we are on the last one, and this one is known as the bike transfer glitch. Definitely one of the most fun glitches to do with your friend, and to achieve this, what you want to do is basically have a BMX bike. Now when you have the BMX bike, you want to tell your friend to run forward, and as he's running forward, you want to go ahead and pick up some speed with the BMX bike, and just before your friend, you want to bunny hop, then press Y to get off, and then tell your friend to hold or button bash Y to try and get on the bike. And what will actually happen is he will actually end up teleporting onto the bike, as you guys just saw happen. And this looks absolutely awesome from a third person perspective. As you guys can see there, once again, he bunny hops just before his friend, then he presses Y to get off, and then his friend teleports on. It's absolutely awesome trick. It's definitely fun to do with friends. And as you can see, here is another view of it, and then we're going to go ahead and get into me actually getting on the bike by pressing Y. And it's generally an awesome little trick to know in the game. Definitely something worth doing and worth trying out and having fun with, and maybe even achieving some great stunts with this as well. And as you can see there, I'm doing up teleporting onto the bike, then accidentally pressing Y and getting back off. Nevertheless, hope you enjoyed this long video, guys. I don't really do long videos like this, but I thought I'd go ahead and go the extra mile with this and basically do a 10 glitches and tricks video for you guys. Tell me if you like long long videos like this. Maybe if you want me to do some more compilations like this, I will. Make sure you leave a like down below if you want me to do more compilations like this. Maybe shorter ones, maybe not as long as this. Maybe like 5 or 6 glitches and tricks online. And without further ado, guys, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all tomorrow with 2 brand new videos.